The charred remains of 45-year-old Kevin Trotman were discovered on Monday, more than 12 hours after a fire gutted his home on Sunday. Trotman lived alone in the upper flat of the Lot 101 3rd Street Agricola East Bank Demerara house where the fire started. A family of 8, which is headed by 42-year-old Marcia Cato, lived in the lower flat of the house. Meanwhile, 45-year-old Sonia Hope and her family of 4 occupied the other building at Lot 102 3rd Street Agricola, which was also destroyed in the fire. Relatives of Trotman said they did not know he was at home when the fire started. They said they last saw him on Sunday morning.
I was home yesterday and then I see the smoke. So I said my neighbor born in rubbish. So one of my friend called and said, "You leave your brother house on fire." So I left and I go around. And when I go around, I see the fire and after the crowd and so I come back home. So I didn't know if he been in the house or so we end up calling my auntie from up the East Coast to see if he went up there. And he wasn't there. So I said he would have come last night because we calling the phone and the phone went to voicemail. So and I end up sleep away, and this morning 3 o'clock I wake up and I start crying. And then I feel like he get born up in the fire. So when we go around this morning, somebody find the fire.
Meanwhile, another relative said she found it strange that Trotman did not show up at the scene, and after checking for him, she learned of the discovery.
We just came round and checked to see because he didn't show up, and we know it's not really like him. He's always show up. We came round and we checked, and then we didn't see anything, so we left and went back home. Then his friend came and looked at the place, left, went somewhere, and then he came back and he saw flies. So he just decided to move the water, and they saw come we discover that a body is there, and we said it's him because he didn't show up, no answer on his phone or anything, and it's nothing like him.
According to the Guyana Fire Service, an investigation revealed that a fire was caused by a child playing with matches, which ignited a foam mattress and spread to the entire building. The Guyana Fire Service said upon receiving the call, 3 fire tenders were dispatched to the scene. And due to the radiated heat, 2 other buildings were affected, resulted in some damage to some home appliances, construction tools, and other items. The Guyana Fire Service is advising citizens to exercise caution and follow safety measures to avoid fires and not to leave children unattended at home without adult supervision. Reporting for the newsroom, I am Sharda Bacchus.